most exciting today's special that he's ever brought us, especially if you are really a gemstone connoisseur. Now this gentleman, in case you're meeting Jay for the very first time, he literally flies around the world to bring us exotic gemstones, things that really maybe you've never seen, and certainly you will never see at the values that we're bringing you here at HSN. And he has the biggest following. If you are, like I said, a gemstone lover, if you always love a good story, because I love Jay's stories, I can never get enough of that, we have an exciting 3 hours planned for you. And I shouldn't even do this, but I'm just gonna say, coming up 1 hour from now, if you love exotic gemstones, if you love something that honestly, if you just went to price a single of the pink tourmaline in this, you would be at probably more than the price of the entire today's special once you set it in gold. That's gonna be coming up at midnight. So I'm gonna tell you, this is, in all the time that I've been doing Jay's Today's Specials, which I have the pleasure of kicking off most of his Today's Specials, the most limited one that I have ever offered for you, and it is rainbow tourmaline, real tourmaline, so pinks and greens and purples and carat after carat after carat that's coming up at midnight. We can't wait. But we're gonna go ahead, Jay, we're gonna get started, sir.
Yeah, we've got such an interesting show.
Yes,
I'm really excited.
And green apatite. I've never seen
It's the very first time we've ever done it, that we've ever brought it. This comes from Madagascar. Remember when we did the blue apatite?
Yep.
It comes out of that same deposit, but this was more limited, and it's like a vivid green. It's a real pretty green. It's almost like a greeny blue.
Mm-hmm. And look at the size of that solitaire, because I have never seen, like I said, I've never seen green apatite, period, but it was my understanding apatite doesn't normally come in big pieces, does it?
Well, you know, the thing with apatite, and that's what this deposit, which was so cool about it, and, you know, it really kind of makes it where we can work it a lot, is actually the crystals are a little bit larger than normal. Most of the apatite that we get out of, like, out of Brazil and out of South America is really small crystals,
yes.
So there's not a lot you could do with it. This particular rough material, there's some size to it. It came in blue and it came in green. The green was much, much more limited. And in fact, this is probably the one and only time that we're going to even be able to do anything in the green. We use pretty much all the rough material just for these designs. Okay,
and I got to tell you, everything, now this sounds a little crazy, but it's true. Everything is on 5 FlexPay. We've never done that.
You know, just the pricing, do you know that, you know, and Connie can attest to this fact, do you know that I don't know these prices until I get out here? You know, it's not like they get with me and they say, okay, Jay, this is what we're going to price it. I have to tell you, you know, I've had 4 previous hours, and some of these prices, I mean, I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah.
You know, like, the thing is, I don't want people to get the impression that you could actually make this stuff for this and sell it for that price. Some of these price points that I'm seeing on this particular event are just really, really, really crazy.
Right, I know. I'm not gonna, again, not to make you too crazy, but Jay's right. Okay, well, I would stack this in real life, so it's completely something I would wear together. And, you know, I always like to show you what you would normally wear together, but this bangle, for example, sold at $229. We're gonna be doing it for $99. And we have it in both the micro opal and the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, right? So that's coming up